that's my poop. Way because I couldn't shit for shits. Like, I could not poop. Like, I just... Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Molly, but I go by Glow. Hey, yay, yay. Anyway, here on YouTube, and if you're seeing my little pretty face for the very first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the post notification bell as well, so that you are notified every time I put up a new video. Welcome! And to everybody else that's been with me, my ride or dies, people that have known me before all of this and all of this weight gain and all of this pregnancy shenanigans. Hi, welcome back. Don't forget to also go follow me on all my social media platforms. The links will be in the description box below. Oh my god. Whew. I need to talk slower. I need to collect my breath. I need to just be a human being for once and stop talking like, I don't know, I'm rushing somewhere. But Eddie Holton, here's the who. In today's video, we're going to be doing a first trimester wrap up. So I'm going to tell you guys how my first trimester was, how I found it, how I felt about it, and all my symptoms and everything else like that. But if you want to see how we achieved this look, I don't know if this video, I think this video is going up before it. So I'm not sure. But if it's already up, I will link it in the description box below, or it will be at the end of the video, so you can watch how we achieved this look. It's basically what you did. We highlighted and contoured before we applied foundation. So yeah. But anyway, if you want to hear more about my first trimester, stay tuned. So in terms of the first trimester, let me tell you guys the honest truth, right? Glad of bed, I did not have the nicest first trimester. I did not have I'm glowing first trimester. I did not have that happy-go-lucky first trimester. I did not have that personally, and even to date, I'm not having the most easiest of pregnancies. But onwards we go, and we keep pushing, because at the end of the day, we gotta be able to bring in a little human into the world. So that takes process and that takes time. But let's start. So when I first found out I was pregnant, it felt immediate, but like maybe a day or two after, all the symptoms just came like a flood. I was nauseous, I was fatigued, like I was tired, I was tired, I was nauseous, I was tired, I was vomiting on top of it as well, and my body refused to anything. Like crackers, I'm only liking crackers now, I'm only settling with crackers now. Crackers, toast, whatever, my body did not want it. My body was not in the mood for it. And my body was just like, you have one more time to put something in this throat. You have one more time to attempt to feed me, and you will know me. So even water, like I couldn't even keep water down, and I was just like, oh my god, what is going on? I cannot live like this. It was bad, guys. It was... I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Like, I would not wish my first trimester on my worst enemy. That's how insane it was. I'm looking for the notes because I wrote everything down as we went along. Okay? And truth of the matter is, and a lot of people are finally saying this, morning sickness is not in the morning only. My morning sickness lasted the whole day. From the minute I woke up to the minute I went to sleep, to doing it all over again, I had morning sickness. I was just me, toilet, best friends. Me and my head dunked, best friends. That's why if you listen to my show, if you're somebody that listens to my show, I was off sick most of the time because I just couldn't. My body was just like, no, we're just focusing on this pregnancy. Whatever you have in your life, whatever you think you need in your life, you don't need it right now. Just focus on me. Just focus on... Me and the toilet were best friends. Like, I'd literally just spend my time on the toilet just vomiting the whole time. And if I'm not vomiting, I'm hella nauseous. On top of that, I'm really fatigued. I'm extra tired. It was just a mess, right? Then I was tired and I was sleepy. Like, I'm sleepy, like I need to sleep now. Like, there's been a shift now between then and how I used to sleep. Then I'd be tired and feel like I need to sleep, but won't be able to sleep because like I have to go put my head in the toilet and vomit, right? But with currently where I am now, but I'll let you guys know into it, I can sleep anyway. I can sleep anyway. Like anyway. I could be like, as long as I can lean a little bit, I can sleep. That's not the difference now compared to then. Back then I would feel tired, I would feel sleepy, but I'd struggle to sleep because I have to go vomit. It was a mess. It was just a mess. And then, girl child, ain't nobody tell you that you feel like you're getting period pains 24/7. Like your uterus is just like the whole time, it's just like in you. Like it's like, listen here, lady, I run the show. Listen here, this is my ish. It has nothing to do with you. This is my time. This is my moment. This is my situation. Most of the time, like the abdominal pain is just like, then what's the use I was pregnant? If I was still going to have period pains without the blood, I don't know which is better. I'd rather give me the period pains and the blood and we keep it going, because that I can work with. But if I had thought, yes, I'm pregnant, I ain't gonna experience none of that, it came back tenfold. I was just like, oh my God, won't deal. And then if you've watched, I think it's my get to know me video, which I'm going to do an updated one very soon, because that was 3 years ago, and people, we change, we grow. I'll film it very soon actually. I am a person that's very regular in terms of like my poop sessions. I'm the type of person that has a regular poop schedule. Like I poop at a certain time. I know how to work my system to give me the poop that I need, when I need it, how I need it, to always make me feel light. I've always been a person that tracks my poop. Way because I couldn't shit for shits. Like I could not poop. Like I just could not poop. I was bloated. Mind you, on top of being bloated, I'm one of those people. I started showing very, very early. I started showing very, very early. You would swear I was like in my 3rd pregnancy, and my belly's just like, we're used to this thing, and it's my 1st pregnancy. So I started showing very early. Put that and put bloating into it. I was just big. I was just like, what is this? It's just the beginning. It's a couple of weeks. Like, what do you mean? Like, what am I gonna look like when I'm 6 months pregnant? What am I gonna look like when I'm about to pop? Like, I'm gonna be big. And I was bloated and constipated as fuck. So constipated that when I went to my gynae, I was like, yo, something's gotta give. A person's gotta shit. Somebody's gotta poop. Somebody's gonna do something. Somebody's gotta release something somewhere. Something's gotta happen. And he was just like, no, I don't want you to rely on laxative, because then it's gonna become harder to wee your system out of it. And I was just like, I don't care. I'll get to the bridge when I get there. Right now I just need to poop. Drank prune juice. I got it at Discount, thank God. It helps a little bit, but it gives me 1 poop a day, which I can respect. Like if I can poop once, I'm good. I'm Gucci. Usually I'm a two times pooper type of person. But if I can poop once, I'm good. I tried it and it did help, won't lie. But I was hella bloated. I was hella constipated. Like sitting on the toilet and just being like, just come out. Just come out. Even if it's like, you know, that trinket poop that's just like, you know. I was like, oh, someone, TMI, I'm sorry. I'm just very honest. So I'm very sorry. And then I started getting very weird dreams. I don't know why. Maybe it's the hormones or everything else like that. I started having very vivid dreams and very weird dreams. Like the most randomest of things I would dream about. And they would be so vivid and they would be like so lifelike that I'd feel like I was there the whole time. And I was just like, well, here we go. It's a journey. And it's a new journey for me. I've never experienced it, you know. And I was just like, what is going on with my life? What is this life? And then, sorry, cue into it. Burping. I used to burp a lot. Like, I'm not a burper, I'm a farter. TMI. Like, honestly, guys, this is just a lot. But I am a burper. I'm not a burper, I'm a farter. I prefer to fart. I don't like burping. Burping for me feels like I'm about to vomit, and I vomit so much already as a human being. I don't need to have it when my food is being just digesting, you know. I don't need all of that. But yo, I used to burp a lot. Mind you, I'm not eating. Mind you, I'm not drinking water, but I'm burping. What you burping? Like, what are you burp? I would understand if I was eating something. I would understand if I was drinking something. I would understand. But because now ain't nothing going in my system, what you burping? What my body's just, it's a freak of nature for me. I just feel like what I'm experiencing right now is something so new and so different. It's a lot. And then I used to also have headaches because I wasn't hydrated, and because I wasn't eating as much. Obviously my body has to react to that. Child, my headaches. And then they say you must drink Panado, and let's be honest, Panado don't do shits for nothing. Panado don't do nothing for your fever. Panado don't do nothing for your pain. Panado is just there for ambiance. Panado is just there to just be like, hey, let me collect this money because the doctors don't know what to give you. Let me just say I'm good for you. I'm gonna help you out. It don't matter if you take 5. It don't matter if you take 7. It don't matter if you take 100. That shit don't work. Okay, I'm getting worked up because honestly, guys, it was a lot for me. It was a lot. Like when I say a lot, I mean like a lot. It was just, girl, been perform like but or however way y'all are saying it, breathing through the wound. That was me. And also in terms of prenatals, because I couldn't keep anything down, it was not feasible for me to have pills. Why did I say it like that? Tablets. Pills, I mean, I couldn't take pills. So I had, and also because I needed to have nutrients and eat and everything else like that, my gynae recommended that I take a smoothie, and I ended up having to do a smoothie all the time for my first, for the first trimester. Yeah, now I'm on pills. Now I'm proper functioning with taking them as pills and everything else like that, but I had to take it as a smoothie. That's how bad my life was, and that was like the only meal that I could properly have in that time, you know. So yeah, what other things did I have? Oh, and my neck started getting darker way quicker than most people's. Like, I don't know why my body does not do well with hormones, an intense flood of hormones, and I think estrogen, it's just a lot of it. My body doesn't react well to it. That my neck started getting darker way quicker than what it needed to. Also my moles, as you can see, I have new moles that have come in. I actually, some are even covered up a little bit. I have a whole lot of moles that are coming in, and they're growing everywhere. I have slight moles on my boobs. I have yeah, and everything started happening quite drastically, quite earlier on. And just to tell everybody, I'm carrying quite heavier than most people. I think I've mentioned this before. I have a fibroid in my womb. It's not anything problematic. It's not something that the doctor said I must worry about, but it's there. But it's currently the cause as to why I'm also carrying slightly heavy, but not necessarily also as well, because it's a 50-50 chance. When my mom was carrying my little brother, my mom was hefty, like hella hefty. So I think it's also genetic to a certain degree for me, because I take after my mom a lot. Like, if you look at my mom, you see me. If you see my mom, you see me, you know. I take after her quite tremendously. And everything. Also, because I started showing quite earlier on, by 12 weeks, guys, which wasn't so far away, by 12 weeks you could tell girls pregnant, like, you know, girls pregnant. So at home, even though I wasn't telling anybody, everybody saw, because we had a function at home, everybody saw. And I was just like, nah, I'm not pregnant, I just ate a lot, blah. And I wasn't drinking at the time, which is very rare for me. They're like, she ain't even drinking, psh, this one is pregnant. But I was just like, I want to tell people when I want to tell people, not when people feel like they need to be told. It's not gonna be a thing for my life. So with that said, I also got stretch marks very quickly. One day when I'm brave, honestly, one day when I have guts, and one day when I feel like it's not a point of stress for me, which it is right now, I will show you guys what my belly looks like, and I will show you guys what my stretch marks like that. But yeah, that's basically it. We'll do a second trimester once we are good to go and ready to carry the second trimester as well, and say yes, we've done it, we've made it. But yeah, any Horton, here's a who. Let's go to the outro. Also I have pregnancy brain very easily, as you can tell. Yeah, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is how my first trimester went. And to be honest, guys, I call myself a walking contraceptive. If you're a girl and you're gonna want a baby, come sit down with me. Come, I tell you about the other side of pregnancy that you don't see on social media, where people are just glowing. Come to this side, come to Molly's thing. Come, I tell you, I will whisper in your ear, and you'll be like, keep your penis to yourself, I'll keep my vagina to myself, and we're good to go. I'm such a vulgar person. But anyway, I don't swear that much anymore because I'm trying not to put that energy around the baby, you know, just trying to be a decent mom. And yeah, the other thing is, I just feel like I'm going to be a great mom, guys. It's in me, it's embedded in me. I've always wanted to be a mom. I wanted 12 kids growing up, so I'm excited. But yeah, any Horton here's a who. Don't forget to go follow me on all my social media platforms. The links will be in the description box below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that post notification bell as well, so that you are notified every time I put up a new video. But for now, don't forget that makeup is not key to your beauty. It's merely glitter. I'm Annalisa. Bye.